With Claymorite Roofing, I'm back at Bonny Randle's to conduct a repair video on this shingle right here. You can see this shingle is clearly creased. I'm gonna overview real quick. It's this shingle right here. So what we're gonna do is replace this shingle with a new shingle and then see what type of damages that might cause. So per requested, said the snake tool is too thick, although it's a standard roofing tool we use for repairs. So I have a paint scraper. This is a painting tool, not a roofing tool, but it is thin enough to, it's almost paper thin. So we'll go ahead and pry these shingles up. So you can see there's already ripping and tearing caused from using the paint scraper.
Stick it up under there. Yeah, you can just see the piece of that shingle broke too. You stick it under there so it can get a little bit of contrast.
Right here?
Yeah. Right there, and then the edge of that shingle.
Right here.
Yeah. See the edge is completely missing. Yeah, there you go.
Go ahead and keep prying these shingles up.
You can see all those granulars coming off too. See the mat transfer?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna look for. Get a good angle so they don't see, so they do see that I'm not lifting this shingle up far. So since this shingle is being replaced anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and just bend this one back. This is the shingle being replaced, so it doesn't matter if I do this. This is just for documenting purposes. There's mat transfer clear as day right here along this whole shingle. You can see this is the wind-blown one.
Yeah, the wind-blown one has no mat transfer.
And then the one that
he unsealed has mat transfer.
Yep, and then
that shows.
And again, this is the shingle. Look at that massive chunk of mat transfer on the shingle. And again, this is the shingle being replaced, so this doesn't matter if I'm lifting it up this high or not. But yeah, with these shingles right here though,
Sit down, my bad.
we're good. Let me hold the camera. I want to show them the mat transfer on the other shingles. Again, I'm not gonna lift it as high as I just did that one, but clear chunk, here's the one we're replacing. I'm not lifting it at all that high. You can see how high it is. Clear chunk of mat transfer right here, massive chunk. Same thing here. Ever so slightly put my hand under here. Mat transfer right there. Here's another, the row above it. Another clear massive chunk of mat transfer right here. So this already determines that the shingle's not gonna be repairable. But yeah, let's go ahead and get these nails out. The only tool I can use to get the nails out is going to be the snake tool. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this taken care of. again ever so slightly. Just gonna lift that shingle up. Just to see where the nails are. This one doesn't have a nail in it. I guess this whole thing's not nailed in at all, except for right here. Might be it. There's one more somewhere. Put these on the chopper. So you can see a lot of these shingles were high nailed. Here's that old shingle.
Biggest thing is going to be the mat transfer, so if you want to flip it around.
Yeah, hold on. I just want to show them this too. With how brittle this shingle was, I mean, I know I was holding it back, but look at the creasing just from doing this for showing y'all that mat transfer. Over to the back, like he said.
Yeah, I mean, these shingles, they're pretty much non-usable, non-reusable. And yeah, I mean, just chunks of them missing out. They're just not going to do their job properly. If you want to take a look at the spot too, where we're going to be putting the new shingle, I'll zoom in. You can see all those chunks of mat transfer, so that new shingle is not going to seal down in that spot. Let me put it back.
Yeah, so what he's talking about is that
it's not going to sit flush to the roof.
Or that. All right. So, sorry guys, it is really hot. I'm sick right now. So I'm just trying to get this done as fast as possible, but obviously be as delicate as I can to not cause any damage to this shingle. There's a nail somewhere in here that wasn't properly nailed in. Just gonna lift the shingle up again. It's not even that high. Just gotta see where this nail is. It's all the way through here. Got it. Is there another nail? What is going on?
It might be the underlayment.
No, yeah. There's a nail right here. This isn't a shingle nail though. This is a decking nail.
Try hammering it down.
I just don't want to hit the shingle. That's what's gonna happen.
Well, you're trying to do a proper repair.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and line these shingles up as much as possible. Everything's sitting just straight. Yep, perfect. Gonna get these nails in. Fucking shingle. Slide. Bruising occurring from using a snake tool.
We'll get it up close to everything once the repair is done. But I mean, you can see that clear as day right under that shingle. And watch. Take note where my finger is. Yeah, you see where the back of that snake tool is? Let's get a before and after real quick. So before, you can see there's nothing. And let him hammer that and I'll show you after. And after, you can see a big old bruise on the shingle.
And on this last one, I'm gonna do it with a hand nail, just to kind of show y'all what it's like to nail in without the snake tool. There's really you
can see all those granulars.
Yeah, here, hold that.
Yeah, you can see it on the pitch hopper in the valley too. It's pretty slick.
Again, I'm going to show y'all what it's like just to hammer it in without the snake tool. So you can see for the range of motion, I have to lift this shingle up this high just to get my hammer in there. So there you go. So that sums up the repair attempt. The shingle's obviously brittle. There's bruising, there's creasing, especially right
There's
here.
rips and tears. So this shingle is non-reusable. as well as the mat transfer. The new shingle will not seal down onto the roof. This one that he did hand nail shows how brittle the shingle is. I'll just take a flip right here. You can see clear creasing where my finger is.
I won't even put pressure on it. Wipe with my glove.
You can see creasing along the top.
There you go.
Yeah, so with all this evidence and the repair, using that paint scraper like you said as well, this roof is not repairable.
I'm trying to get, hold on. You see bruising here, additional creasing and damages right here, and all that mat transfer. There's no way you could properly repair this shingle. Same thing happened up there, but yeah, thanks.